All right, y'all. Welcome to GTA Fix. This is the first time I'm doing this. Trust it'll get better, but even when it gets better, I'm still going to just get straight to the point, y'all. With this weekly update starting tomorrow, July 2nd, is going to be our 4th of July, 250 anniversary of America. Yeah. Let's get right to it. All right. Weekly bonuses and discounts, July 2nd to the 13th. Okay, let's go. Let's click on this right here. And also, hey, I'm not just giving you the update, I'm giving you the source where you could get it if you don't know. The source and the source. That's the GTA Online Reddit thread. So go to Reddit. You can check it every week yourself. All right, what we got? Let's skim through here. Also bonuses. All right, let's just get straight to it. Fine Art Collector Program available through July 13th. So this isn't just for the 7 days of the week. This is through the 13th. Log on to receive 500,000 within 72 hours, and you get a free benefactor turreted limo from Warstock Cash and Carry. Complete any heist and you're going to receive $1 million within 72 hours, plus the noose outfit. You could do a simple heist if you want. Apartment heist, first one. Real easy, quick, like 3 missions, boom, you get it. Just find another person to do it with, right? Mansion owners, log in June 18th through July 13th and receive a curated collection of special gifts when the Kortz Center Heist releases. GTA $1 million discount on the Art Studio upgrade. Okay, a free Annihilator stealth helicopter to claim from Warstock Cash and Carry, unique mansion sculpture, unique high-value painting to steal in the Kortz Center Heist. Okay, let's get down to the meat and potatoes. The weekly challenges and vehicles this week. The podium vehicle is going to be the Ocelot Jugular Prize Ride. Win in the LS Car Meet Series for 2 days in a row. That means place top. You got to win. First place, 2 days in a row. That's pretty simple. And you're going to get the Lampadati Viserys. The time trial is not posted. Or is it? Okay, yeah. No, time trial. Excuse me. July 2nd through the 8th, Lake Vinewood Estates. July 9th through the 13th, the time trial is going to be El Burro Heights. Premium race, muscle in, lock to muscle. Okay, test ride is the 3 test ride vehicles are going to be the Grotti LSCM Cheetah Classic, the Panoa La Corus, and the Obey 10F. Okay, enhanced version only HSW time trial, the 2nd through the 8th, North Chumash to Palomino Heights, Highlands, 9th through the 13th, East Vinewood to Vespucci Beach. Premium test ride, Principe de Vest 8. Am I killing it with these pronunciations? I don't know. Am I just totally butchering it? Let me know in the comments. This week's salvage yard robbery vehicles. The McTony robbery is going to get you the Grotti Atali RSX. The Duggan robbery gets you the Classique Broadway. The cargo ship robbery gets you the Vapid Ellie. And none of them mention anything about any claimability, which kind of sucks. Come on, America. 4th of July. What's going on? All right. The 9th through the 13th. Wait a minute. Are they giving us... It looks like they're giving us updates for 2 weeks in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Because look, this week's update, the 2nd through the 8th, and they're also telling us about the 9th through the 13th. Oh, no. I get it. For those that may wonder, real quick intermission, for those that are wondering why we're getting these divisions of dates and everything, so we're getting the weekly update, and then we're getting like an approximate 4 or 5 more days of an update, and that's due to the DLC dropping on the 14th. They often do that. When a DLC is coming out, they kind of do something a little bit different, a little bit special as far as their updates and what they offer. They may be like a layover of a few days where, they offer something else. So that's what that's about. They've done this every time before. All right, back to it. Okay, we're at the salvage yard. These 3 also don't look like they're claimable, but the 9th through the 13th, gangbanger robbery gets you the Grotti Turismo Omaggio. The podium robbery gets you the Ubermacht Cypher. The Duggan robbery gets you the Willard Eudora. Now, this week's challenges, the 2nd through the 8th, complete 3 bunker research missions to get the Blue Jock Cronley jumpsuit and $100,000. Then the 9th through the 13th, as that shorter weeks challenge, you can win 2 races to get the Blue Jock Cranley jumpsuit and $100,000. This week's most wanted targets. GTA Web, whatever that means. This week's FIB priority file for this week coming up, the 2nd through the 8th, is going to be Project Breakaway, and that short period between the 9th and the 13th is going to be the Fine Art file once again. As you know, you guys know this week, that was the thing, and they were paying double, but not in this update, right? Luxury autos, they're highlighting the Ubermax Sentinel GTS and the Vapid FMJ MK5. Premium Deluxe Motorsports, we got the Bravado Banshee GTS, Ubermax Niobe, Pagasi Torero XO, Grotti X80 Proto, the Declassi Vigero ZX, and daily objectives are going to be announced later. Bonuses, guaranteed Independence Day items from Business Battles. America, log in to receive the Lady Liberty bucket hat. America. 3 times, okay, here's the good stuff. 3 times GTA money and RP on the Stunt Race Series. You're going to get 2 times GTA money and RP on bunker cell missions. That's beautiful. Get that money this week, right? Ammunition contract missions, whatever. Running back remix, I'm not even sure what that is. Let me know in the comments. And community series stuff, whatever the highlighted community series stuff is, 2 times money and RP. Okay, 2 times GTA money, RP, and research progress on bunker research missions. Okay, so if you want to get modifications on your Insurgent Pickup Custom or certain little things, yada yada, this is the week to get your research up. Make sure your research is turned on at the bunker, right? 2 times research speed. Okay, so you people that want those good mods, this is the time to do it. All right, discounts. Aircraft discounts. We got the Mammoth Avenger. All right, these are all, the following is 70% off. Mammoth Avenger, B-11 Strike Force, RO-86 Alchemist, that big hunky thing, RM-10 Bambushka, the Buckingham Luxor. Now these are 50% off. Mammoth F-160 Raiju. That's huge. That's good because they just raised the price on the Raiju. So if you don't got I'm going to get it on my second character. 50% off on the Raiju. I think that's going to be around, what, like 4 million or something? Joe Built P996 Laser. The Everhart Titan 250D plane, 50% off. Another good one for those that want the Titan D. It's going to be half off. The Mammoth Hydra, Buckingham Pyro, and the V65 Molotov. Okay. Properties and miscellaneous stuff. Lago Zancudo bunker, free. Okay, so you can get a free bunker this week. I think that's the location that's all up by... don't quote me on which bunker that is, but the Lago Zancudo bunker is free. I'm hoping that's not the one all the way up by Polito. All right. Other bunkers are 40% off. This is good. Bunker upgrades and modifications, 40% off. High-end garages are going to be free. Nice. Agencies are 60% off. Another good one. If you want to get your million off that Dr. Dre, you don't have an agency, get it this week. 60 off. Agency upgrades and modifications also 60% off. Hangars are 60% off. Hangar upgrades and modifications 60% off. The Mobile Operations Center 70% off. The Terabyte 70% off. America! Independence Day returning content is 40% off. Whoa. Special and weaponized, the classy Scramjet 60% off. Another great one. Another good one. I'm going to pick that up on my second character. Deluxo 60% off. Pagasi Toreador 50% off. Wow, it's pretty good. It doesn't seem like there's much going on. Well, yeah, the double bunker stuff. It is actually a pretty good week. Weaponized Ignis 50% off. The Oppressor 1 50% off. That's not bad either. Kanjali, that slow tank, 50% off. The Coil Rocket Voltic, 50% off. The Krieger, 50% off. The Ruiner 2000, 50% off. The HVY Barrage, 50% off. The Vom Führer anti-aircraft trailer, 50% off. The Bravado half-track, 50% off. The DeClassy weaponized Tampa, 50% off. Yo, they are giving out some, not giving out, but they're discounting some great vehicles. Now is the time to get your money up and go get these things if you don't have it. All right, variety vehicles. The Ubermax Sentinel GTS 50 off. All right, everything I say is going to be, it looks like this whole list. All right, the following is going to be 50% off. Sentinel GTS, FMJ MK5. Some of these are already covered. Banshee GTS 50 off. Great. Niobe 50 off. Pegassi Torero XO. The Buffalo STX. The Ignis Super. Okay, a lot of this was already covered. You know what, you guys? Just scroll down, look at this screen, because I don't want to repeat stuff. But there's a few things that I didn't mention already. Some things they're repeating. The police bike, 50% off. Calico GTF. The Dinka Jester RR. The Growler. The Baller STD. The SUV 50 off. Cheetah Classic 50 off. Obey 10F. The Tesseract, 60% off. That's a cool car. That's a very good deal. The Overflod Zeno, 60% off. Progen Emirates, 60% off. Grotti Furia, 60% off. The X80 Proto by Grotti, 60% off. And the Grotti Stinger TT, another good one, 60% off. This is what's going to be found free in the gun van, of course, the firework launcher and firework ammo. Yeah. The musket, of course, you know, the good old Independence Day George Washington musket. For 40% off, you can get the heavy rifle. 30% off for GTA Plus members, the railgun. So if you don't got a railgun, hit the gun van this week, get yourself a railgun. New content this week, none. Returning content for this week, none. As we know, gun van locations change every day, yada, yada, yada. GTA Plus June bonuses ending July 6th. Okay, so if you haven't gotten this, the next re-up of the new GTA Plus bonuses are going to start on the 7th. But, you know, you can just read through the... yeah, they're giving links and stuff. Yeah, we're not gonna click that. You know, check the Rockstar site. This is about the weekly update. Okay, that's my first time ever covering the weekly update. I know it's kind of crude, but it's straight to the point. It'll get better. I'll put graphics and stuff, but I will always just get straight to the point. But in summary, this is a great week. Double on the bunker, double money on the bunker. You can get your research up, all of that stuff. An amazing array of free stuff. You get a free bunker, great discounts, the terabytes on sale, the MOCs on sale. I feel like I'm the slap chop guy right now, giving you guys these sales and details. The agency, 60% off, amazing vehicles, the Raiju, the Toreador. Come on, man. This is the week to get it in, get your money, and cop these things if you don't have them. All right. It's the Spaceman Grand Theft Auto fix. I hope you got your nice little fix for the weekly update. I'll get back to y'all real soon with an all-out full video. Have a good one, y'all.